Welcome in everyone. So today we are looking into day 43 and I felt like doing some medium clue scrolls for today, or I feel like doing some medium clue scrolls today, as well as training my attack at the same time. We are in El Kurid as you can see, and we're just gonna go ahead and get right into it. Go. We are we are planning to kill Jogers today for the medium clue scroll drops. So that's where we're heading right now. I know that intro was pretty short, but I might use this for my intro for the progress vid. I might not. I might just do an entire new one. We'll see. Okay, so we can't travel right to Karamja right away. We actually have to go to the Grand Tree first, and then we can travel to Karamja, I think. There we go. Probably the quickest way to get to the glider system is to teleport to El Lumbridge and then make your way to El Kurid. Okay, I have the rune skimmy with me right now, guys, because I want to test out the XP rates here. Now, I know with Chaos, when it comes to Chaos Druids, the rune skimmy is better to use than the Dragon Longsword. I just want to see if it applies to Jokers as well, even though they are level 48 and have higher, defense than Chaos Druids and also have higher hit points. I still want to see how much of a difference there is with the rune skimmy and the Dragon Longsword. So we're going to jot down our XP right now, just using the calculator. And when we do that, we'll put up a timer as well. A timer that you guys might not see in the stream, but I will let you guys know when we hit the when you know what? Come to think about it, if I get a medium clue scroll, that's going to cut into the XP rates actually. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll still try to time it. What we'll do probably is train for 30 minutes and we'll times by 2. Even if we get a medium clue scroll drop, we'll still time it. But let's say, for example, I get a medium clue scroll in 10-20 minutes here. I'll continue training my attack until that 30-minute mark and then we'll times it by 2. I think that's what we'll do. All right, timer starts when I hit. There we go. We're also going to be picking up the big bones and burying those. I think my max hit right now with the rune skimmy is 17, I think. I'm noticing, guys, if anyone's in the chat right now, but I'm noticing when it comes to 2004Scape Lost City that our numbers has dropped down since. Uh, well, when Members was released, we were sitting at 2,000 players on the first day, and I guess the reason why I want to talk about this is because I have been noticing the numbers going down, and with Mudkip's video yesterday or the other day, whichever it was, I think it was yesterday or the other day when he uploaded, he talked a little bit on that as well, how members release on the day of members release we had over 2,000 players, and that's true. And um, over time though, that number dropped. And I guess this is something I wanted to talk about on my own and let you guys know how I feel about it. So, seeing the number drop from 2,000 to 1,000, which it did, we went back to the 1,000 player mark for a bit there. But then it started declining. Like, it declined by half again, pretty much. We barely hit 500 players per day. I mean, yesterday I didn't play at all, but I was checking to see how many players were online, and I was seeing, about 400, 500 players. Actually, I don't even think it hit the 500 mark yesterday. It was mostly uh, in the middle there, you know, 400, 450 players. I checked about two times yesterday because I just wanted to see something. It was the weekend too. The fact that it was the weekend, you know, and it's Saturday, seeing that number between 400, or sorry, 450 pretty much let me know like, okay, yeah, this game is it's not dying. Like, don't get me wrong, guys. It's not dying, but it's definitely dropped in numbers. And I think the reason why the numbers have dropped is because those new players that join on Members Day or the day of Members release were expecting probably 2004 Scape to be somewhat like OSRS maybe, because I gotta be honest, that's how it was for me personally. When I found out right away that you couldn't cook your food automatically, that was almost a turnoff, if you will. It was almost a turnoff for me. I almost didn't want to play. I was thinking, wow, I seriously gotta right click or left click in my inventory and then click on the fire to cook my food. Guaranteed, a lot of the players, um, when they found out that 2004 Scape was a little harder than normal, um, that might have played a role. But also, I think a big piece that played a role were the prices for items. Some of the items, which you would think would not be a problem, but you know, I think when Members was released, I think the Rune Skimmy was still, selling for 50, 60K. And yes, I know these are new players and all, and they don't have the required attack level yet, but I mean, I feel like the prices for some of the items played a role too, with which made players not want to play. I mean, you look at the bowstrings, they sell for 300 each right now on the market, I think. You would think that'd be a good thing for new players because, they're making a bunch of money. Um, or even cowhides for that matter. Cowhides sell up for, the last I checked, cowhides sell for 300 each. I feel like, you know, in a way that prices played a role too for the new players. I feel like it was the gameplay, like the mechanics, and also the prices. That's just my thought. Everyone else is going to have their own opinion on that. With me, I think, yeah, it was the prices and the gameplay too, the mechanics, if you will. That was a turnoff for them. They weren't really, guaranteed they were expecting some OSRS gameplay where you can automatically, string bowstring or spin flax, sorry, and then turns out that you couldn't. Anyways, I'm not at all worried about the player base dropping down to 500, barely 500 now. Um, but yeah, I definitely wanted to bring this up in today's stream and talk about it a little bit. Right now, I am currently talking to myself. No one has made their way into the chat. I'm only mentioning that because for the viewers that do come across the stream later on. Definitely feel free if you want to, either in the chat or in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts on, the numbers for the player base. I've been noticing it dropping. Uh, yeah, I've noticed it dropping, and I just wanted to finally bring that up and talk a little bit about it, I guess. What I think is that when Fremenic Trials gets released, so when there's Berserker Helms and Archer Helms in the game, that's definitely going to bring some players back for sure. It's going to. It might not be very many, but I mean, it's going to bring some players back, and maybe even players that were already playing, but ended up, quitting the game. Um, they'll definitely come back, I would say. I feel like I'm not killing the Jokers in the best place right now. I feel like there's like a spot to the south where there's more than just two spawns. I want to go take a quick look. I'm gonna time or pause the timer when I kill this guy. I want to go take a quick look, guys, and see if there's a better place to kill Jokers here. I swear I could have, like I saw in a previous video where players were killing at least 3, 4 Jokers at a time. Okay, so there's, yeah, here it is right here, I think. There's two right here. There's a third one. Yeah, I think this is it here, guys. Yeah, there's 3 spawns right here. Well, so we're gonna continue the timer now. Actually, I kind of forgot to pause that. Never mind. That's okay. That's like what, 10 seconds? It's not going to hurt, I don't think. I apologize, guys, if I go quiet. It's just I'm looking something up at the same time, and there was a time there where I had to take a couple sips from my coffee. I didn't want that popping up on stream either. Nothing like some coffee and some medium clue scroll hunting, I guess, with attack training too. I do want to get 81 attack today. I don't think that's going to get me to 99 combat though. I think it will get me close to it. But my hit points level should get me to 99 combat. Yeah, my strength level, I mentioned this in a progress video or two that I was just going to leave my strength level at 75. I know it's kind of weird. Um, I kind of just want to train my attack and my defense pretty much. I know a lot of players, they go for the high strength first and then with the attack sometimes, and they just leave defense behind. But for me, I'm kind of like the other way around, which might be hard to understand for some of you. It's just the way I play, that's all. On all my accounts, I've been like that ever since I was like, when I first played too. I really liked having the high defense rather than the high strength. But there is one account that I have currently on OSRS where I did decide to go for 99 strength first, which I did complete. I achieved 99 strength on that account, and its defense level on that account is only 82, I think. And then the attack, I think, is 85 or something like that. It's actually my Iron Man account, which used to be an Ultimate Iron Man account. I trained that account to level 101 as an Ultimate Iron Man, and then from there I kind of like reverted it to a Iron Man account, started training Slayer, and I reverted it to an Iron Man account because I have a good Ultimate Iron Man account right now in free to play on OSRS that I'm satisfied with. I reverted my previous Ultimate Iron Man for that reason, but also because of Slayer too. I wanted to be able to bank my items. By the way, guys, speaking of Slayer, I'm really looking forward to when Slayer makes its way to the game. I think that's going to be a good time. It's going to be a grind, but I mean, it's going to be nice once we get Slayer. It's also going to be nice when we hit Fremnic Trials quest. That will be coming first, I think. The next big update, from what I heard, is not going to be anything like that. Fremnic Trials is actually just going to be, what was it now? I know the white highlighted items in your inventory is coming in the next big update. So when you go and left click on an item, you'll see in your inventory that it's highlighted white, on the outline of it. So that will be part of the big update. Oh, special attacks will be the big thing there too. Special attacks. Maybe that will make the wilderness a little more active. And not just the wilderness, but the dual arena too, maybe. Maybe that will make the dual arena active too. Jokers only drop 2 nature runes. What? Huh. I thought they were dropping more than just 2. I think Moss Giants and Hill Giants, they drop 6 nature runes, and Blue Dragons and Green Dragons, they drop 15 nature runes. By the way, guys, when it comes to my prayer level, I actually haven't been focused on 66 prayer, but you guys could see that I'm over or I'm under 29K from 66 prayer. And that's from lamps and also, my grind at Moss Giants and Baby Blue Dragons when I was training my range level there. I got some more prayer XP out of that grind. So I said in the progress vid, like two progress vids ago or something like that, where I was like, yeah, I'm good at 65 prayer. I'm not going to train it anymore. I just can't help it when I'm killing a monster that drops big bones or something. I'm burying them. This is something I also did a lot on my free to play Ultimate Iron Man account. It just it's an ongoing, thing where I just kill or where I'm training, I mean. I just can't leave the big bone there. So I got to pick it up and bury it. So I guess you could say I've been passively training my prayer level 2 along the way. I won't be surprised if I hit 66 prayer like next week or something. I could very well hit it today if I wanted to. Like if I went to go to Baby Blue Dragons and spend like 10 hours there. I think we're about 10 hours if I was to go to Baby Blue Dragons. But I don't plan on playing 10 hours today. Actually, I only plan to stream for 2 hours, 3 hours. And then I'm gonna play for maybe a couple more hours, off stream, and then go from there. I think the stream, or I think the thumbnail for the stream is that look into day 43. We officially just started day 43 with this stream because yesterday I didn't log in whatsoever, like I already said. But we were paying attention to see how many players were online throughout the day yesterday too. Well, not really throughout the day, but I checked once in the morning, I checked another time in the evening time, and noticed that the player count was still sitting around 400, 450. Oh, I just refreshed the homepage of Lost City. We have 515 players online right now. Let's go. So yeah, it's nice to see that we still got about 500 plus players active every day. Like I said, I'm not at all worried if this game, not if, I'm not at all worried. Um, I guess if the game dies or like, slowly dies with the numbers, but I'd still play. Even if there was like, 100 players just playing every day, I'd still play. When it comes to quests, I still have a bit to complete. I think there's like what, 3, 5, 7, 8, 10, 12, 15, 16, 17 quests to complete still. Still haven't touched Shiloh Village because I'm not big into fishing right now. You know what's funny? I came into members, with the goal of getting 76 fishing, and that just completely changed. That completely went from or I completely went from 76 fishing to just focusing on combat and other things too, like herblore. Kind of got sidetracked with prayer there too, big time. But I mean, at least now we have a nice prayer level in game. I think we're ranked 35 or something on the high scores in prayer. But yeah, we have 17 quests still to complete. Watchtower is going to actually get completed very soon here. Once I hit 58 magic, I'm going to get that quest done. I could very well complete it without the magic level, but I kind of want to have the magic level before I complete it, so this way I could just teleport to the watchtower. The watchtower teleport does bring you close to that little town there, uh, Yanil or whatever. Good morning to you too. You need to work on ledgers, my dude. Yeah, I'm probably going to be the only level 100 combat player with Legends Quest not completed. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm like the only level 100 player that doesn't have Legends Quest. I said this in a progress vid. We're going to work slowly towards it. We're not going to grind it out or anything like that. Reason being is because once Fight Caves come out, whether that's next year or whatever, once Fight Caves is out, everyone's going to be worried about the Fire Cape then, right? And I said this in a progress vid that's when I will worry about the best in slot cape in the game is when Fight Caves is out. And I'm not going to range either. I'm not going to use range to get my fire cape. I'm actually going to use melee to get mine. But yeah, having Legends Quest completed would feel nice to be honest, because yeah, you'll have the best in slot cape, but you also have like Shadow Warriors to train on now too for the shield left half. And I think they drop clues if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if they drop clues. I heard something like that. Actually, no, they don't. I don't think they drop clues. No. Currently ranked 9 in defense. I was ranked 8. Someone passed me, Fabio. Looks like he's on the grind to 82 defense right now. I'm not too far behind him though. Once I hit 81 attack, I think I'm going to go ahead and get 82 defense. That should get me to 99 combat. Oh yes, the Dragon Square Shield. Yes. Speaking of that, the Dragon Square Shield dropped in price big time. I remember on the day of release, the Dragon Square Shield was like selling for 4 or 5 mil. Now players are only selling them for like 1.5, 1.2 mil, which is nice. So yeah, that's definitely a little motivator for me, but still quite not enough for me to get, to grind out questing and stuff. I believe you need the entire quest book done in order to get the 107 quest points, I think, or almost the entire quest book. I think you could get away with like one two without completing like one or two quests. think I'm gonna try buy the kite shield today, by the way, guys. I think I'm gonna try buy the rune kite shield trim. This guy right now is selling for 400k, but players have been selling it for 200k and 300k. To be honest, at that point, I'm good. I'm not going to buy it for 400k. You could just tell when there's a mercher on the market. There's this player by the name Elves Tank who bought a Rune Kite Shield trim for 200k like a week ago, and now here he is trying to sell it for two times that, 400k. After this kill, guys, this is going to be the 30-minute mark. So let's go ahead and time or pause the timer now and see how much XP we gain in 30 minutes. Like I already said before, you guys don't see the timer, but I do have a timer going on right now. So we gain 13.2k in 30 minutes. You times that by 2, 26k. So we're like 26.5k in XP per hour using the rune skim. Alright, we're going to switch to the dragon longsword now and see how much we get here with the dragon longsword. I think we'll get some more XP. Let's write down the XP again. Reset the timer. And we'll start as soon as we hit the Joker. Okay. Okay, so from that kill, the Joker dropped 5 nature runes. I don't know if you guys caught that. So I guess their drop table is not two nature runes. It's got to be like two 5 nature runes, I think. I know there's like a website out there that has like the drop table for every 2004Scape monster, but I don't really use it. I kind of just go off by the drops that I get. I know Jokers drop medium clue scrolls though. I learned this from another video on YouTube. A lot of things too, by the way, guys. A lot of things that I learn um, is through another YouTuber by the name Index. He makes some really great videos on 2004Scape. A lot of them are unique too, like things that you don't even think of. This is actually how I found out about Jokers dropping medium clues um, as drops. So like I said in chat, guys, in the PM, not really grinding my combat, as you guys can tell. We stopped kind of grinding our combat once we got 97 combat, because I figured, 100 combat is the goal. If I just grind it out, like, you know, if I just grind out 100 combat, like I very well could have grinded out 100 combat 2 weeks ago, guys. I could have gotten 100 combat for sure 2 weeks ago if I kept grinding at baby blue dragons like I was. But I knew at 97 combat, I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna burn out if I keep going this way, and I don't want that. So that's why I stopped grinding my combat level. I was only 3 combat levels away at the time. I was thinking, now I'm 2 combat levels away, almost 1 combat level away. We should get 99 combat in the next couple of days, probably in the next progress vid, to be honest. We'll probably get 99 combat for the next for the next combat video, for the next progress video. It's nice to hear that clans are still going kind of strong in 2004Scape. I think there's like at least 3 or 4 clans that are pretty active right now, and with like maybe 2 other clans that are somewhat active. That's my guess. But yeah, back on Legends Quest, yeah, I do want to get it completed, guys, but I'm not in a hurry for it. Right now we are currently hitting up or of hitting close to 45 minutes of the stream. I think we started killing jokers at like the 10-minute mark or something. So it's over half an hour and we still haven't got the medium clue scroll drop. I know guards are like the best monster in game to kill for medium clue scrolls. I was doing that for a bit, like 2 weeks ago or something. Managed to complete, I think, 5 medium clue scrolls that way, like in one day. But since guards aren't really a good monster right now for me to train on, this is why I'm killing jokers. They have higher hit points. They can drop the big bones and they can drop duplicate big bones too. So there's some prayer XP right there for me too. But most of it is mainly for the medium clue scroll drop and my attack XP. The prayer XP is just a bonus, really, guys, at this point. I already hit my goal of 60 prayer, and then I kind of like stretched that out to 65 prayer, and we achieved that already like 2 weeks ago or something. Like I said, I didn't really want to burn out. I really didn't want to burn myself out just grinding combat. I very well could have achieved the 100 combat or already like 2 weeks ago. It's like a combat level a week now at this point. So we were 97 combat what last week, and here we are 98 combat this week. And it's a new week right now, so I'll be hitting 99 combat either tomorrow or the next day, I would imagine. Again, I don't think this attack level gets me to 99 combat. Let me just go ahead and quickly look on the combat calculator and see what we're looking at. Jokers, they drop a nice set of nature runes though. We're already at 36 nature runes here. I would say that's better than Moss Giants. But yeah, at 81 attack, we're not getting 99 combat, but we are getting close to it. I think it will be 82 defense is what will get me to 99 combat. Let me check. Yes, 82 defense is what will get me to 99 combat. Once I achieve 81 attack, that is. I think for today, for day 43, since it's still the weekend here and only Sunday, we'll definitely knock out at least 6 hours today, I think. 2 hours, 3 hours on stream, and then another 2, 3 hours off stream. I think today though is mostly going to be about combat. Um, I do want to get my defense level to 82 for the next progress vid. That will get me to 99 combat, like I said. And once I achieve that, I think I don't really want to say everything on the stream what I plan to do for the next progress vid. This is why I only stream for like 2, 3 hours when I start a new day. So you guys have like somewhat of an idea of what what's going to be in the next progress vid, but you guys won't have necessarily like the whole idea. I definitely wanted to do some skilling. Let's just say that, okay? You guys could definitely expect some more skilling in the next progress vid. Hopefully, Legends Quest. Oh man. Okay, let me just think. Like it's not going to get completed anytime soon. Unfortunately, but if I was to, let's just say, for example, or not example, but um, if I was to say spend in this entire week, starting today, just questing and skilling, like getting 50 agility, getting 50 thieving, 44 herblore because you can boost that to 45. I'm not far from 50 smithing, so I'm not too worried about that. Crafting though, 50 crafting, right? If I was just to spend this entire week doing that, like just getting those requirements in, I could very well have Legends Quest done by next weekend. That's what I'm thinking. Like if I was to start today, Sunday, I would probably have Legends Quests completed by Friday this week. So pretty much next weekend. But here's the thing. After Legends Quest and after all, like I don't want to be like, okay, so I'm not okay, how can I say this? I just don't want to be like the other players that are in game that did everything, completed everything in game and just don't know where to go from there, right? Because that's what happened with me on my Iron Man account. I got 85 Slayer, I got my 99 strength that I wanted, and I had no clue what to do afterwards. I was like, oh, I got my goals done. Where the heck do we go from here? Yes, I guess I could have been like, oh, you know what, let's work on skilling maybe. No, I wasn't feeling that. I wasn't feeling that. Right now on this account, what I'm feeling, guys, is definitely the Legends Quest, but I don't want to rush it. Because if I rush it, yes, it would be nice to get the best in slot cape, the Legends cape and also the Dragon Square Shield. But I know what I'm going to feel like. I'm going to feel like, damn, okay, where do we go from here? I guess we just go back to combat training. I don't want to do that. I like that I can like log in on my account still and see that I still have quests to complete. Maybe one day I'll be like, okay, I feel like questing, you know, let's go get the clock tower done or the watchtower done, right? Or even Shallow Village, right? There's that. Right now, for me, there's no point in getting Shallow Village done right now because uh, there's no Slayer. If there was a Slayer, if Slayer was here, definitely I would knock that out so I can get into Slayer. But yeah, I like where my account is at. I'm about to hit 100 combat. I know for sure once I hit 100 combat, I'll start skilling, honestly. I will start skilling, and I know this whole series was based on combat levels, just combat training alone, but we're getting to a point where we're almost at our goal for one, and you know, and where we also gotta, maybe start skilling too now on the account. I don't know, that's just the best. That's just the way my mind works when it comes to, you know, this game and this account. I made my account 3 weeks ago and I'm 1 hour away from the last skill rec. Nice. Damn, you're doing really good. And 15 quests left. You have to think of new goals as you're grinding. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, on my Iron Man account on OSRS, once I got 85 Slayer and 99 Strength, the new goal that I thought or I gave myself was 80 crafting so I can make myself a glory. Um, mm, that's how you've always done it. Keep adding to the bottom of that list. Shiloh has cheap water vials. Oh, sweet. I didn't know that. I didn't know that Shiloh Village had cheap water vials. So they're already filled then, those guys. That's why you did it. You got 1.5k vials for like six. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Damn. Okay. Now I have a now I have a reason to get Shiloh Village done. Um, Having those vial of waters, I think, will come in handy, not just for money making, but for herb lore too. I won't have to worry about filling up the vials myself now. I just hope players aren't buying the stock out every day like they are right now for the law runes and the nature runes and the magic shop or the mage shop. Mage arena bank, I mean. Just play how you want. Don't let anyone dictate how you would play it, how you should play. It is a game after all. Yeah, I definitely agree with that one. I definitely don't really listen to those who, you know, but I do enjoy uh, communicating, you know, those goals nonetheless. And I appreciate the tips and all of that too when it comes to like the shallow village, for example. That's a great one. I didn't know that there was a shop there that sold vial of waters. Now that I know that, now shallow village. I'm looking at that quest now too next. So watchtower quest because there's the ogre enclave dungeon that you can go kill blue dragons in, and also greater demons. This is a dungeon that I used to train a lot in when I was doing Slayer on my Iron Man account. So I'm very well aware of that. That's actually how I trained my Slayer, but also my range level. I would train on greater demons, and I got my range level from like 60 to 85 plus on that account, just through greater demons and black demons. What are we currently? Okay, so we're pushing the 1 hour mark, but we were only here for probably 50 minutes once we hit the 1 hour mark. We still haven't received a medium clue scroll drop. Oh yeah, we have the Artie Telly unlocked. That was actually one of the first things we got done in the first week of members release. We got the Artie teleport right away. I think I got that done definitely on my first week of members. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm glad that I don't have all my quests completed yet because, there's going to be a day where I'm like going to be bored either of combat training or I'm going to be bored of skilling and I'm going to look at my quest book and think to myself, "Oh, let's go do a quest, right? Let's go complete a quest or two." If I had to take a guess, though, when I would, when I will have the Legends quest completed finally, I would say next month, guys. Next month is what I think. Like I said, I could very well start today and just grind it out for the whole week. Get all the skill requirements, get all the quests done. I could very well do that. But then what the heck do I do after that? I guess I could skill. I guess I could combat training some more, but then um, that might not work out too for me. This whole series, though, on the channel started off with combat levels, and I feel like I'm steering away from that now. Now that members is out, we're getting into new skilling, like new skills, sorry. Like we got into new skills, we got into crafting a little bit more, we got into wood cutting, even though those are not member skills, but there's lots of ways now to make money in this game, especially wood cutting. I mean, even in free to play, it was a good way to make money, but it wasn't as good as it is now currently because of the prices right now. I remember logs were only selling for like 20 GP in free to play, I think, at the time. Now they're selling for a good price of like 200 plus, I think, logs. Yeah, they're selling for like 150, 200 right now. I feel like too with combat levels, guys, since we're getting closer to our combat level goal of 100, I feel like once I hit 100 combat, it that is it for me pretty much. If I get a combat level in the future, awesome. But I think once I hit 100 combat, I think that might be it for me in combat levels. I might just like money make, skill, train my range level up to 90 maybe, do something like that, right? For the series. It's going to be a weird transition for sure, seeing that we went from just focusing on combat levels in the beginning of the series to now. But then again, 100 combat was the goal here for the series. I feel like I made that clear, right? I felt like I made that clear throughout the progress vids was, 100 combat. Why 100 combat? Well, the Slayer Master, that's the highest Slayer Master available. We are currently 27 minutes and 40 seconds for the timer for the Dragon Longsword. When special attacks come out, guys, too, because I have a high combat level, I might have a shit strength level for my combat level, but I still would like to try PKing. I still would like to try PKing. So yeah, when special attacks gets out in the game, we are going to get into PKing a little bit. We'll probably like solo PK at the Mage Bank or something, Mage Arena. Try to get some KOs in. Like I said, my strength level might be crap, but at least I have a decent defense level and attack level. I'd still be putting the damage in. So someone might hit higher than me, like by 5 or something, but that's okay. My defense level will be better than his or hers, depending who I fight. But yeah, I definitely want to get into PKing for the progress vids. I don't know, maybe I'll just make it its own PK video. I think it's end of June or something when we get the new or the big update, or end of May. I don't know. I could be wrong about May, but definitely in June, or yeah, definitely in June we'll get the next big update. So I have lots of time, loads of time to get my range level up then. I'll get my range level up to like 75 at least. This way I can use range a little bit. If I'm fighting like a major or something, if someone's using mage and they're like maging the crap out of me from a distance, at least I can range them out a little bit until they get like until they close the distance on me and then pull out their dragon longsword or something, or their dragon dagger. And then I could switch to the same, switch to my dragon longsword or dagger and spec them out or something. Those magic short bows are going to be pretty OP. It's going to be a good time, I think. Definitely going to be a good time. Oh crap. Okay. I was talking way too much there, guys. We are going to call it that the last kill. We are actually at 30 minutes and 46 seconds. Um, we we kind of messed that one up. Let's just go ahead and do this. Okay, so for the XP rate here, because I kind of like killed a Joker or two before the 30-minute mark, we're gonna go ahead and take away one. Okay, so boy, this is what I could do. Hang on 1 second, guys. I have an idea how to get this back. Okay, so we're currently at this XP right now. I'll write it in chat for you guys as well. Let's go ahead and kill one Joker and see how much attack XP we get from the one kill. That was definitely 2 kills, 46 seconds. That's about 2 kills. So let's just get the attack XP out of 2 kills here, or out of this kill. And we'll just take away it. Okay, so 605. Okay, 244 XP. Okay, that's what we'll do. Bear with me, guys. Hang on. I'm just getting the new XP in. What the heck is that? Okay, yeah. 14.4K. We'll times that by 2. 28.9K, guys, in XP per hour with the Dragon Longsword. So, what was the rune skimmy? I think the rune skimmy was, hang on. The rune skimmy was, let's see, 13.2 basically. Oh yeah, okay, so 26.4K for the rune skimmy, guys, per hour. And then for the longsword, it was 28.9K per hour. So yeah, more better XP per hour with the Dragon Longsword. I knew it was going to be like that. I just wanted to see how much better. I will definitely explain that way better in the progress vid for you guys. But for those who are in the chat right now, you guys kind of got the butcher version, if you will. I kind of butchered that, but we got it. We got somewhat of an accurate reading anyways. Oh, we got a clue scroll after that one. I still think that's pretty accurate because we got uh, the attack XP each kill. For and I do think I killed like two Jokers after 30 minutes there. So let's go ahead and complete this clue now. I'm gonna go ahead and jot down the timestamp for this one. So 1 hour and 9 minutes. This one I don't know. This one I'm gonna have to look up. Okay, so we're making our way to Karamja, guys. That's where we're heading. Let's go ahead and teleport. Oh, we can't even teleport here. Oh, we have, no, we can, sorry. We'll teleport to Camelot. I think for the remaining of the stream, guys, we're gonna go ahead and I think kill guards for the next medium clue. That just took way too long. That took way too long. Got a nice set of nature runes out of it though. Probably should bank my armor, to be honest. Actually, couldn't I teleport? Oh yeah, I could teleport to Karamja with the glory. Let's go. Look at that, guys. Totally forgot we could teleport to Karamja using the glory. Here I am teleporting to Felidor, and I was about to run the entire way. I think for medium clue scrolls, guys, I think there's like 3 or 4 steps to be completed, or I think the maximum is 5, I think. This one is in Felidor. We have to, no wait, no, it's in Camelot. We have to go speak to Party Pete. For those who don't know, the party room is in Camelot, not Felidor. Alright, so that's 2 steps right there. Okay, this one, I'm not too sure, but I definitely know that I have to pull up my chart and all that stuff. So let's go ahead and pull out the chart. Oh yeah, so this one is also, wait. Oh yeah, so this one is also in Karamja, just north of Shiloh Village, from the looks of it. We'll have to teleport to Brimhaven for this one and just run all the way, I think. This one is this one's quite a ways, guys. This one. I don't even think taking the glider would help. We'll have to pull some coins now. You know what? I'm taking the long way. Let's go back to the glider system. The glider would be a little quicker here. Is this the real old school RuneScape? No, it is not. My mouse is working everywhere, but this game, the left click won't. That's weird. Yeah, it's very odd. For a rune sword, his left click button works everywhere but this game. Oh no. I think I might have made a boo-boo here, guys. Here I am thinking, oh no, we're good. We're good, guys. We just gotta go north a bit more, and we should come across like a log or something that we could jump across from. Bunch of monkey spawns here. Oh, would you look at this? Why is oh that's the crash glider, that's why. A lot more Joker spawns right there by that glider. And then we gotta go southwest to a mining location for this one. I believe that's the nature rune uh, altar. And here we are, guys. This might I think there's like 3 or 4 steps for the medium. This might be our reward. No. Okay, this one is currently in whatchamacallit, the Grand or the Gnome Stronghold. Gnome Stronghold, speak to referee. Answer is 5096. I'm just kind of talking to myself right now, guys. Okay, so 5 steps. I think 5 is the maximum. Alright, so this one is clearly in RD. We have to go and kill. I think we have to kill a guard for this one. Almost a full set of green d'hide armor with the oh, fire battle staff, guys. That's even better than the fire staff or a staff of fire. Adamant full helm, water runes. That's pretty decent reward for our first medium clue scroll. I think that is our 6 medium clue scroll completed total in total. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull up my notepad and double check that. I am keeping track of this, guys, like when it comes to clues of how many I completed. Yet that would be our 6 medium clue scroll completed. We so far in game in 2004 Scape we completed 7 hard clue scrolls. We completed 6 medium clue scrolls now. Now the question here is, should I go and try my luck at Jogers and try get another medium clue scroll drop for the stream, or should I just kill guards? Because with guards, I think we would have a higher chance for it. I think we'll go guards, guys. We'll we'll deal with the crap XP for in attack, but at least we're getting some still. At least we'll get some. We're really running through these guards here using melee. Wonder if I should go kill them in Felidor. I think there's more guards in Felidor. I think we'll train our thieving at the same time a little bit. I'm gonna quickly do a quick calculation here, guys, to see how far we are from 81 attack. I think, just by looking at it, we're definitely about 6 hours away, I think. Let's go ahead and do a quick calculation. Yeah, we're about 6 hours away from 81 attack. Not about, 6 hours exactly. That's how far we are from 81 attack, guys. And that's at Baby Blue Dragons. I'm thinking of going back to Baby Blue Dragons to get this level. This way I can get closer to 66 prayer. Might as well knock that out too for the next progress vid, I think. 66 prayer, 81 attack, 82 defense. That will give me 99 combat. And then we'll do some skilling for day 44, I think. When it comes to, okay, so the reason why I'm bringing this up, guys, the steel arrows currently, when it comes to steel arrow drops in game, I think the best monster to kill for steel arrow drops are moss giants. That's currently what I know so far. I don't know if there's any other monster that drops them better than moss giants, but I know training on moss giants is a good place to get steel arrow drops. I think they drop like 30 steel arrows every time they drop them. So that adds up. Like just 3 drops alone brings you up to 90 steel arrows, almost 100. I didn't know that guards drop like I knew they dropped the one steel arrow, but I didn't know that they dropped them in fives. I'm guessing that's from their rare drop table. I would think. Come to think of it, guys, I think there's another spot where we could kill monster like a monster for a medium clue scroll drop. I'm pretty sure it's the not the Shadow Warrior, but the Bronze Warrior or something. I'm gonna quickly look this up. Oh yeah, the Earth Warrior. Oh, okay, yeah, no, they don't drop the medium clue. I thought the Earth Warrior maybe dropped the medium clue scroll, but looks like they don't. Okay, so I'm just looking up the clue scrolls right now. It shows that Ice Warriors dropped them. I think they dropped the... Oh, Ice Warriors dropped the medium clue too. What? Did you guys know that? I didn't know that. The medium clue scroll drop is dropped from Ice Warriors. Damn, we might go kill some Ice Warriors instead. Okay, so there's Ice Warriors. Bandit camp leaders, they dropped them too? What? That's... Okay, so there's Joe. Oh, Paladins also dropped them. What the heck? Okay, so we can start killing Paladins, I guess, too now. Paladins, they drop... I guess they drop decent items too here. Um, they drop the Iron Bar very commonly. No modified XP. It's just the normal XP rate in this one. Now that I know that the bandit camp leaders dropped the medium clue scroll, I think I want to go train on them guys because they also drop law runes, nature runes, they drop chaos runes, they drop um yeah, mainly for the nature runes and the chaos runes and the law runes, I think, and also the medium clue. I'm gonna kill a couple more guards. If I don't get the clue here, we're just gonna move on to the bandit camp leaders in the wilderness. Which isn't, I mean, which is kind of risky, but at the same time, not really because there's no teleport block or anything like that. We could easily run to 20 wilderness if we get attacked and teleport out. And there's also, yeah, there's no rock crabs yet. Not until the Fremnic Trials quest is released, and that's probably not going to happen for another few more months, I would imagine, or my guess. Sorry, that would be my guess. The Fremnic Trials quest was released November 2004. So we're looking at about that time for the Fremnic Trials quest. Probably like November 2025. Yeah, we're gonna move on, guys. We're gonna go kill some bandits in the wilderness for the medium clue. The regular bandits don't drop them, but the bandit camp leaders, they're called, they drop them. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. What am I doing? I could just teleport to Edgeville. All right, we are at the 1 hour and 15-minute mark pretty much for the stream. I think we're gonna go ahead and keep going here. Spend another 30 minutes at the bandit camp in the wilderness. If we don't get the medium clue of the drop then, guys, we're just gonna end the stream there. But if we do get a clue scroll drop, we'll continue the stream and stream for, I would say, another hour. So yeah, again, guys, I apologize. I know during the stream I was pretty quiet. It's kind of hard to keep talking when there's, I mean, I know there's a couple of you in the chat, but yeah, I just run out of things to talk about. So when it comes to the bandit camp leaders, this is who they're talking about. They're talking about Speedy Keith here. They're talking about Black Heather. They're speaking about Donnie the Lad, and that's about it, I think. I think there's only three of them. Yeah, this is pretty slow, guys. There's only 3 liters to kill, and yeah, the spawn times definitely a minute. It seems like. Good place to get some pizza base right away, though. Would need I would need some raw anchovies though to make the anchovy pizza. I think like that's like the second best that you can make. Actually, can you make pineapple pizza in 2004Scape? Nice, you can. The pineapple pizza restores 22 hit points, but damn, I need 65 cooking though for that. What about the anchovy pizza? Can I make that at least? Okay, yeah. I can make the anchovy pizza. Need 55 cooking for that. I have that. In about, I would say, in 10 minutes, guys, I do gotta get cracking. Gonna make something to eat, and I'm gonna continue day 43 with some medium clue scrolls and attack, training my attack. I might go back to joggers just because, because this right here, um, to be honest, it's pretty boring. Pretty boring killing the bandit camp leaders. There's only 3 spawns and they're all dead right now, as you could see. I guess the herbs are nice though. Herbs are kind of nice, I guess. But yeah, I think after 10 minutes or so, we're gonna get cracking here and get something to eat. Come back, but I'll most likely I won't be streaming the remaining of the gameplay for day 43, but at least you guys have an idea of what I'm up to today. We are going to be tackling 81 attack hopefully today, and maybe get a couple more medium clue scrolls in the process. I'm going to try get at least 4 or 5 done for the next progress vid, and I will share with you guys what rewards that I got with the medium clue scrolls. I'm gonna kill one more set of the bandit camp leaders and then call it there for the stream. Appreciate those who dropped by today to join and spend some time with me today. I wish I could have been more entertaining for you guys, but sometimes it's just kind of hard to think about what to talk about. Unless, of course, we do get a medium clue scroll drop here, and then we'll just continue the stream a little bit more. Our Black Heather is the last bandit camp leader we're going to kill for the stream. Hopefully she drops the medium clue scroll for us. If not, that's okay. And she doesn't. Okay, so yeah, this spot, like I said, the herbs are okay, but I really don't want to spend too much time here. We're gonna go back to joggers, I think. And this way we get better attack XP in the process while we're hunting the medium clue scrolls at the same time. You guys take care. I'll see you guys in the next progress vid. That will most likely come out middle of the week. We're probably looking at Wednesday maybe, which is what? May 7th? Oh, actually no. Tuesday, May 6th is when you guys will see me again in the next progress vid. Okay, take care guys.